Welcome back to episode 7 of Showbiz, also known as Sufficient Sports Talk. Thank you guys for continuing to tune in, especially on the TikTok. TikTok's doing pretty good, I will
Shout
say.
out Colts Nation.
Yeah, Colts
they
Nation,
were rocking
our boy.
with us, hyping up Daniel Jones.
And we're rocking with you guys.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching on YouTube, shout out to you. YouTube, we actually did hit our 10 subscriber goal.
The 10 subscriber goal. Let's clap it up.
Great job, everybody. We're so proud of you guys.
Very proud of you.
Yeah.
On a side note, shout out Pablo. I'm gonna butcher your name, but Pablo Puga 5699.
Dude.
First ever comment. You are officially a day one.
Yeah, we appreciate you, bro.
Dude,
for real.
You are legit.
This is so cool.
Yeah, first comment. So we appreciate it, dude. Continue to leave comments. We're gonna anytime, especially now, if you or anyone else watching wants to comment, we've hit 10 subscribers.
So whatever you say,
whatever y'all want us to do legally.
Yeah.
But
within reason.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Within reason.
Also, if we get 5 more subscribers, whenever we get 5 more, this is no matter what, when we hit 15 subscribers, Sam will dress as the Pope.
Yeah, we're doing the Pope episode.
That will be titled the Pope episode.
So yeah, that's what you can look forward to. We still have the 10 goal that we will do once we get the comment. Whatever you guys like we said, whatever you guys want me to do, I've been giving the honor to do whatever you guys want me to do.
Whatever you want, or if it's just simply a topic. You want us to talk about. It doesn't have to be anything crazy.
Yeah, so let us know things you want us to talk about too.
Pablo, we are going to address yours in the hot takes.
Yes, we will get to it.
Everybody stick around to see what he had to say and what we have to add to it. So
yeah. All right. So like we did last week, we're going to do it this week and for many more weeks to come. What song is stuck in your head, Josh?
Honestly,
if you don't have it ready, I can go.
Yeah, go ahead, because
I
have 2.
I was sitting there thinking about this yesterday in class, and I was like, God, what do I want to pick as my song? And we're trying not to do we're trying to keep it within the spirit of the segment, and so it's whatever song stuck in our head. And so, as I was thinking about this, "Youngest Daughter" by Superheaven.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever reason, it just started playing, and then my entire way home, I was obviously had to listen to it, and then I was that's all I've heard today.
Dude, that's a good song to get stuck in your head too.
Any song that uses this edit,
yeah. Oh, I totally agree.
Dude, the one with the Star Wars, the Star Wars edit, where it's in the sequels, and it's whenever there's that giant capital ship. It's getting what does she do? The lady, she flies the capital ship through the giant Empire Star Destroyer or whatever, and it's it's used. I'm oh my god, bro! Dude, we love Star Wars.
Big Star Wars fans.
So yeah, that song just makes Star Wars infinitely better.
Makes it sick. I agree.
Yeah, that's my pick. I really like today, especially. That's all I could hear.
Yeah, mine. And you played this last week, but I literally was singing it to go to sleep last night. It was stuck in my head, and I was singing along with it. "Walking in Memphis" by Mark Cohen.
Dude, I thought about that.
Dude, oh my gosh, that song is so good. Put on my blue suede shoes.
If we did this segment last Friday, that
would have been
it.
Oh, dude, we were in the car driving back from the lake last weekend, and it was late night. Sam played that song, and I was like, wow. I just feel like I'm walking in Memphis.
That's an all-timer type of song, just everything about it. And it, like we were just kind of saying, it just popped in. I hadn't listened to that song in a long time, and we just got done eating. I was like, let me put on a song.
Yeah. Dude, well, it's been stuck in my head ever since then.
Hey, man, I'm glad I could help
It's
you
a great,
out.
no, I'm not even mad.
Okay, so that is that segment.
Football talk.
Football. Yeah, I'm trying to do more edits, so if there's an edit there, let us know what you thought. Probably won't be an edit, though.
We'll see.
But really quick, before we get into, games of the week and stuff like that, some, massive injuries happened this week.
This is really our news segment because really I think there's 2 bits of news we could talk about.
This is what everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
Right?
Really all the injuries, and then I feel like in college football this was upset week.
Yeah.
But we're just going to address that throughout the thing.
Yeah, we'll talk about a couple things.
Just know that, but Yeah, go ahead and talk about some injuries.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill got his leg flip-flopped around. I didn't get, see this live. I was driving home from class and I saw like a tweet or whatever, and it was a picture, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I pulled up the video, and I'm watching the video, and I'm like, dude, that's crazy. And then like I'm seeing stuff later on that he's like laughing about it and like smiling.
Yeah, smiling, and like I saw a clip whenever he was getting wheelchaired from, like, once he got carted off from the locker room, he was getting wheelchaired to the ambulance, and he was just like scrolling on his phone.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
There was like 5 people helping him out, and he's scrolling on his phone, like laughing.
Oh God, bro.
Like, dude, that guy's just happy to not be playing there.
Yeah.
It's like what I was saying last week, how I feel like he kind of has a bad attitude. I feel like that just applies because now he's like, I don't have to play. We're gonna lose, and it's not necessarily, no one can blame me for it. So.
I think he did one out, and I know like the Chiefs really wanted to trade for him, or that's what like some people were speculating.
Yeah.
So obviously, like my initial reaction was like, "Oh my god, it's terrible!" Like for whatever reason, like whenever Tua went down a couple years ago with his gang signs, that like jacked me up.
Yeah,
because I'm a big Tua guy. I don't really like love Tyreek Hill like that. I think he's an awesome player. You know, character issues aside. But like, yeah, my initial reaction was like, "Oh my gosh!" But then once I saw that he was like smiling about it, I was like, "Okay, he doesn't even care."
Yeah. Do you feel bad for him? But like, do you feel bad for him? You know?
See, my thing is like the tweet that I got sent. Someone texted us in a group chat a tweet, and is like talking about potential like artery damage. And I'm like, he could lose his leg.
Yeah.
Like
if
it's bad enough, he could lose his leg. So I was like, oh my gosh. But I was like, this dude. I don't know if he knew that at the time, but I'm like, bro, this dude's laughing about potentially losing a leg.
Yeah.
That's how bad, like, he did not want to. And this could be wrong. Maybe that's just like,
we're not doctors.
Yeah, or we're not psychologists either. We don't know why he's laughing.
We don't know what he's thinking.
We're going to school to do something like that. But
did you see the meme of, it said like Tyreek Hill in the hospital getting treated, and then it was like 10 pregnant nurses standing all together? What the heck, bro? He has all those kids.
Dude, if I find that, I'll throw that out there.
Throw it out there, because that's
pretty good.
Funny.
That's pretty good.
If we can, that was golden. Honestly, too, before we get off that, I kind of feel bad about ripping him being short last week, and then he goes and gets injured.
He breaks his leg. His leg.
Yeah, I was like,
I keep thinking, I'm like, he may never like be fast. I'm not saying he won't be fast, but he won't be.
That's
fast.
a major.
Like he's not going to be the same at all.
You don't go back to 100% after that. I don't think so.
So like, I'm curious, like if he does, I wonder if he even keeps playing. You know, like he's won a Super Bowl.
He doesn't need to,
and he's made a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I just wonder if he like keeps playing, and if he does, what does he look like? Who's he playing for?
Yeah.
He'll be out for a long time.
Yeah.
So wow. Yeah, that's like the biggest injury. The one that like to me is more impactful is Malik Neighbors.
I think to anybody playing fantasy football, that one person in your league is really hurting right now.
That is me.
Yeah.
I lost Malik Neighbors in my $100 league, and it's not looking very good. I'm starting like Devontae Smith, George Pickens, and Malik Washington. So yeah, that's like, it was just a random play that he tore his ACL, and it sucks that it was his ACL. I was not watching this game. I was busy doing something, but I, see the thing. I'm like, oh yeah, George Pickens is like left. He got carted off. I'm like, okay, well maybe it's like not that bad.
Malik
and it's
Neighbors.
like, what did I say?
You said George Pickens, but
did I say George Pickens?
I think you did. Yeah.
Malik Neighbors. If I said George Pickens, I mean Malik Neighbors. But then that's all the thing. It's like, oh yeah, he's gonna get an MRI on Monday, and I was like, okay, well, that's not looking good.
I think the thing that sucks too is like, that was Jackson Dart's first game, and it was like he looked really good. I mean, they still won.
Beat the Chargers.
Looked really good.
Team. Just kidding.
But
just kidding. It's the Colts.
It's like, how good can they be now? Because he's like a top 5 receiver in the league.
Yeah,
I would even say top 3.
I mean, look, they're going to be throwing to. They're throwing to like, I'm forgetting his name now. I can see his face. What's his name, bro?
I saw everyone was saying pick him up in fantasy because now he's the number 1 guy.
And he was the number 2. Oh my gosh. How did I forget his name? Here's the Giants, luckily, right here.
But, I mean, it just kind of sucks because now it's like, if Jackson Dart and the Giants don't do good the rest of the year, it's like, well, you can't really blame him for your good guy getting injured.
I would never playing a rookie unless it's like I don't know. See, I always thought that Josh Rosen didn't get a fair shot in the league, so that's how I feel about rookie quarterbacks. We're almost there. Trust us. Malik Neighbors had a good season too. 271.
He was doing great. Yeah.
He had a bad game like last week. Okay. Darius Slayton and Wandale Robinson.
Dude, I literally could see the W, but I wasn't going to say it.
I was thinking of Darius Slayton just because I saw him like on the waivers this morning when I was looking. But Wandale's he had that good game against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So I mean,
exactly.
Those are the two top guys. Cam Scatterby will
pick him up if they're there.
Cam Scatterby will be involved. He was. What does he have on the season? 98 receiving yards. So
did you see how they were playing on turf and his jersey was dirty?
Uh-uh.
And they were like he had like dirt on his jersey, and they were like, "How are you getting dirty on a turf field?"
It's Cam Scatterby. That's how.
Yeah, it's because he tucks his head and just drops.
You see him hit that backflip?
yeah.
Dude,
that was impressive. And then ride the wave.
Yeah, of course he's hitting the backflip.
Okay, that's impressive.
Okay. So we good on the injury stuff?
Yeah. I think there was some other stuff, but that's
I couldn't remember. I feel like there was one more. I know there's some benchings that like maybe we'll talk about if we are like talking about the team or whatever. But I couldn't remember if there was like another big time injury. I feel like there was, but it might have just been like I said, the benchings. So now we're gonna do the games of the week. Do you want to start with the NFL or the college football?
Oh, let's switch it. Let's do college football.
Okay.
Just to keep them on their toes.
Yeah. It's a good idea. Okay, so I'll let you lead it off with
A&M versus Auburn. Yeah, this wasn't one of the craziest games, but we'll get into it later with the AP poll. A&M's my squad, but it was an ugly win, and it was a lot of penalties, but a win is a win in that case, and they basically beat number 26. Yeah. That's what we were saying. So it was a really good win, but like Marcel Reed, he didn't throw any touchdowns, but he had an interception. It wasn't a pretty one from what I recall, but he also, dude, I saw a picture of him at Northgate afterwards with Suni Lee.
Who's Suni Lee?
Dude, she's famous or something. I don't know.
Should I look her up?
Nah, it's not that important.
Oh, okay.
But apparently, that's like his girl or something. Okay, I've heard her name. I don't really know who she is.
Did she go to A&M?
No, I don't think so.
Looking it up now.
Look it up.
Suni Lee.
She's a gymnast.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah.
She's like super popular.
Suni Lee? Wow.
Allegedly. I mean, she was at Northgate. So.
Dude, why is one of these Suni Lee lips? All right. We're gonna get off of this.
Anyways, the thing that keeps coming back to me with Marcel Reed is like we're winning games, but he's still throwing terrible passes and having somewhat low completion percentages.
Yeah,
because
he went 15-22.
But the thing is, that's probably his best game besides some of the blowouts.
He had a 35 QBR. So did Jackson Arnold. So I feel like it might be glitched. There's no way they had the same QBR.
They might, bro. I know.
But
yeah, it just
Jackson Arnold had a bad game.
Terrible game.
That dude, it's kind of the same thing with like Cade Klubnik, Garrett Nussmeier now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll talk about that in a little bit. Maybe I'll add that to the hot takes.
Add that, yeah.
But Jackson Arnold, like he's supposed to be so good, and like he's really has yet to show it. Like he was really good in the bowl game, 2 years ago. Or whenever that was, he played that one bowl game. Like, oh my god, he's going to be like the answer. And he was bad last year. I can't really say much because they beat Alabama, but he didn't do it through the air. I don't know like what the deal with him is and why he's not like one of the best quarterbacks. He has all this hype, all this talent. He's got the intangibles to be good. He's just not.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just frustrating. It's like what I've been saying about Cade Klubnik. It's like everything's there, bro. You're just not delivering. And you keep shoving them down my throat, which it hadn't been that bad since it's been at Auburn. But they started off 3-0, and it's like, oh, watch out for Auburn. They got a quarterback. No, they didn't.
Yeah,
they got a dude who's like maybe good sometimes.
Yeah. On the A&M side, there is a lot of good A&M players stepping up that have like I think of Le'Veon Moss too. He's been there for a hot minute, and he had 140 rushing yards. So I mean,
he's a senior.
Yeah, I mean he's doing good. They're really relying on him, handing him the rock, and he's working with it though. So him and our two good receivers, Concepcion. He had like over 100 yards this game. He didn't score. Yeah, 113.
Craver.
And Craver, once again.
I have Amari Nyblack.
Yeah.
He was at Alabama like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, well, he decided he wanted a good education. So
he went to Texas first.
Yeah, exactly. So he decided he wanted a good education.
A good education is, any big-time school.
It's not like A&M.
Whatever. That's really.
But yeah,
don't get me started.
Overall, it still looks decent for A&M because they came away with a win against Auburn, but we'll get into it more on the rankings because I'm not trying to do that, but I keep doing it.
It's okay.
But yeah, we'll get into it more on the rankings.
Your brain's been rotted. Okay. We'll just quickly touch on this. I really put this on here. I don't really know why I put this on here. We talked about Georgia Tech. Really quick, shout out Georgia Tech.
Shout out Haynes King.
Really shout out Haynes King. They should have lost to Wake Forest, but Haynes King decided that he wanted to win.
Yeah, and I respect that.
He slid a $100 bill to the to the head ref, and they're like, "We didn't see you offsides. What are you guys talking about?"
Yeah.
But obviously that's
he did lead. Team. He led that drive though too.
Yeah.
Haynes King.
Yeah. Look, it's not
he balled out, and we were texting during this game, and it was I think it was 3-16 or something. I don't remember the exact score.
Yeah,
they were down by 2 possessions.
They were down by a lot.
And it was it didn't look good. The entire time,
they came all the way back.
Rallied. They rallied like crazy. So it was. I give all credit to Haynes King and somewhat Georgia Tech defense.
Okay, I don't know why we have to give shout outs. I'm wanting to I want to talk about this game. There's so many good games this weekend.
It was upset week.
That's what football. We were talking about Ole Miss beat LSU, Oregon, Penn State. It was an awesome game. It happened at the same time as Bama, Georgia, which we'll talk in depth in just a little bit. But yeah, I'm just looking at these. I'm what a great weekend.
Yeah, it was. It was a really USC Illinois.
Yeah, too. USC Illinois, TCU Arizona State.
Yeah, that was a good
Friday.
One.
All of the games on Friday were freaking close. But back to Florida State, Virginia. Florida State, man. What happened?
Man, you let us down.
You let me down because I need you guys to be good.
I need to add. If you watched last week, I was talking about Miami, and I forgot Miami was on a bye, and I was talking about how Miami has to play Florida State, and not thinking that Florida State, probably because I forgot about them, that they went and got beat by Virginia. But yeah, that's my bad. That's on me. But now it looks like an even worse case for Florida State to have to play Miami because
I wonder if it's home or not. It might take a little bit. Oh, okay. Let's see. Versus Miami. So I'm assuming that means they're playing in Tallahassee.
Yeah.
But I needed you guys to be as good as possible. I mean, I guess now that we've beaten Alabama, that's what I'm talking about. Now that we've beaten Georgia, it's not as much of a necessity.
Are you serious, my brother?
Necessity.
Yeah. Okay.
But Virginia's 4-1. I've seen some things that Virginia's not that bad, but this is the thing I saw that I really agree with is this is the ultimate trap game.
Mm-hmm.
They were next week or this coming week now is Miami, and this was a Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of looking
supposed
past them.
To pretty much be a game you don't turn on.
Yeah, I mean this is Virginia,
and
Virginia went out there double overtime, gave them the business and won.
Yeah,
I mean we didn't watch this game. We were fishing. So I'm not completely sure what let's see. Virginia 21-21. This game was close all the way. Virginia really just came back and just won it in overtime.
It hurts Florida State so much though because now you lose 2 games, you're not guaranteed into the playoffs. Yeah. So and I mean like I said, they have to play Miami next. So that's gonna be a game worth watching because both of those teams need to win.
If you do lose to Miami, then you have to win out.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just to get a good shot at it. So
yeah, no, I think a 2-loss Florida State team with a win over Alabama, and then who else they play? They say they lose to Miami, they're beating. Oh man, this is not a good schedule.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Stanford, Wake Forest, Clemson, Virginia Tech, Florida, I guess, will be their second best win.
I could try to make a case for you, but there would have to be not many other teams that
you'd have to win your conference probably.
Yeah.
With 2 losses. So yeah, it kind of puts it in a spot to where you can lose next week, but it would really put you in a spot backs against the wall. So yeah, I feel like I said a whole lot of nothing right there, but we're moving on to bigger and better things, and that is the greatest thing that happened to me this weekend. The thing that has saved my hopes and dreams for this season. I'm just kidding, really. But Georgia nope.
Oh my gosh.
Nope, Alabama. I'm a little sick. Okay.
Yeah, sick in the head.
I'm actually ill this week.
Ill in the head.
Dude, stop. It's not funny. Alabama beat Georgia. Am I surprised? No.
Yes, I am.
Well, you should know that all we do is beat Georgia.
Honestly, that's what it comes down to, because even though their rankings were pretty, I think it was 17 versus 5 at the time, that's still like a 1 versus 1 type of game is the way you look at it. I mean, that's just how you do. So I was joking. I really wasn't surprised that they did. I knew that was going to be a good game no matter what.
Well, see, last year the game was so crazy. We got it big on them, and they came all the way back, and then we ended up winning at the very end. And I was really hoping that would not happen again. It wasn't like that exactly, but Alabama did get up like 24 to 13 or 24 to 10 at halftime, and I was like, okay, all we have to do is just keep our foot on the gas, and we're fine. And then what did we do? We didn't score any points in the second half. But all that to be said, this team's awesome. Ty Simpson, he's up there, like top.
He's making more of a case for me each week.
Top 3 in the Heisman.
I will definitely give him that, because I was not rocking with him for the first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And now he's validating himself. And, I mean, so is Caleb DeBoer. So
my thing with Caleb DeBoer, we'll see how we do this weekend against Vanderbilt. We're playing undefeated 16th ranked Vanderbilt. They beat us last year, and probably the worst day of my entire life. I can't even begin to explain to you how I was feeling last year when when it like was really hitting me that we were going to lose. Like we had to get a first down into the game, and Vanderbilt got it, and then it started hitting me. We just lost to Vanderbilt. And so, am I scared of Vanderbilt? Probably, yeah, a little bit.
I'd be concerned.
Yeah, maybe concern's better. I definitely am not sitting there going, oh, I'm not even worried. And that's usually what, in the last 12 to 15 years of my fandom, I haven't been worried about Alabama playing until this season.
Yeah.
Because last season was so bad.
Yeah.
But just a couple things about the Alabama game. You see Caden, the left tackle, catch a screen pass?
No.
Dude, he literally, I think he lined up at receiver, and then he literally just dropped back and caught the ball, ran some dude over. It should have been a touchdown. He just went out of bounds at the 2.
Aww.
But dude, he literally mowed over a
oh, that's sick.
Dude, big, 6'6", 350.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, dude, literally just caught the ball.
Give it to him more like that.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
It's a good play. As long as your guys got hands and can get it,
dude,
and then won't fumble. That's the big thing with big men.
Yeah.
As long as they don't fumble it.
And he's athletic enough. He's a giant dude, but he's actually, he's quick.
Dude, imagine how heavy was he? 6'6"?
I don't know, 350.
350? Imagine a 6'6", 350 guy with pads on coming at you.
Yeah, and you just caught a screen pass.
Yeah, I would be like, oh,
it's not like a slant, dude. It's literally like a drop back, catch it, and then you're going.
Yeah.
With a what do you call that? A convoy of blockers.
Yeah. Steamrolling.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool. Ryan Williams dropped another touchdown. He leads the league in drops. So I am worried about that. And then the last thing was just the play at the very end to get the first down where Ty gets it and he fakes right he's gonna toss it, and then he reverses around and he rolls out he fakes left and then he rolls out to the right, and he can either keep it and run it for the first down, or he can hit the running back on just a little flare route.
Yeah.
And he hits Jam Miller, and then Jam Miller just goes down. We win. I mean, like I said, in the second half, we didn't score at all, but we literally just went out there and did whatever we had to do to, secure the win.
It's like Clash Royale.
Exactly.
You just play it.
They played like the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
We're not going to go actually threw the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philly won't throw the ball. So yeah, those are like my scrambled thoughts of the Alabama game. I had a lot more, but we kind of waited a little bit later in the week to record this.
Yeah.
So now
let's do AP poll because then
let's
do AP poll because then we're going to talk about NFL games of the week, but we can just tie that into our segment right after. So I got it right.
Okay.
We'll do how we normally do it. I'm going to read them in segments of 5, and Sam is going to give me a quick reaction to them, and then we're going to break it down. All right. Number 1, staying at number 1, Ohio State.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oregon, number 2, jumped 4 spots.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Miami, number 3, dropped a spot.
That's fair.
Ole Miss, number 4, went up 9 spots.
I really don't. We can talk about this a little bit, but I really don't know why they're that high.
Agree. Oklahoma, number 5, jumped 2 spots.
Did they play?
No.
I don't even think they played. So they got bumped up 2 spots.
I was just about to say,
it's people losing.
You're just, I don't even want to get into it. Stop moving in the AP poll when they don't play on a bye. That's all I'm going to say.
The thing is that Penn State and LSU lost, and they were in front of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So I guess
honestly,
you could have put
this
Texas
week
A&M in front.
This is the week that's made the most sense about it moving because, like, Miami didn't play, but then Oregon goes and beats Penn State, and they move up.
Yes.
So, you know what, AP poll, stop moving it sometimes.
Yeah.
But when it makes sense, yeah.
Dude, there you go. Dude, are we on the same
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. We're literally on the same wavelength. My thing is Ole Miss being at 4. I know LSU was ranked, what were they? 4 last week. But LSU's best win was Clemson, and Clemson's not a good team. So, did I mention that last week? Did I?
I think you had talked about it.
So, to me, it's like, okay, they still did win. They're 4-0. It's fine. But now, you're like, oh my God, Ole Miss beat LSU. Let's bump them up. How LSU's offense looked so bad. It literally looked so bad. Their defense is awesome. Their offense. And, dude, this is like, I'm about to do it again. Garrett Nussmeier, bro. Why are you not amazing? Like,
Gary.
You literally, Gary.
Come on, Gary.
Gary. Are you serious?
Gary. I know.
Career fair.
Oh, okay. Maybe not that.
No, you're not that bad.
You're
not as bad as K Club.
You're not K Club.
I won't go that far, but God, you pissed me off, Cade.
I know, and I hate to say it because I was rocking with LSU, and like I really don't like LSU that much. I mean, they're a big A&M rival, is probably where it comes from as well. Yeah, I really don't like rival. LSU. Okay, you get what I mean. They always play.
They had one crazy game.
They always play them.
But that was like, A&M's in the SEC. They need a new rival. LSU, give them LSU.
Dude, it's Texas versus Louisiana.
Dude, Texas wins that fight. Like, state-wise, Texas beats Louisiana a million times out of a million.
Yeah, I agree.
The only thing that Louisiana has to offer is...
What?
I want to say Katrina.
Oh, my God.
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah. Nah, dude, I don't like New Orleans. Yeah. I went there this summer. It was not fun. I mean, it was cool, but we talked about this before.
I feel like we have.
We have. I didn't get to go to the World War II Museum, and that's all I wanted to do. And then everything else was like, whatever. Yeah. But, yeah, Texas hospitality in Texas is so much better than Louisiana, besides, like, small West Louisiana and, like, south of I-10 Louisiana is pretty chill. They're all Cajun.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyways, I was going to add, Louisiana does have, like, the largest Air Force or air base in the country.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, there is in Louisiana. So,
what city?
It's near LA Tech. So,
Ruston?
Yes,
Ruston,
that area.
Gotcha.
And don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
Gotcha.
But anyways, Texas would still win, surely by numbers.
Yeah, by numbers.
Anyways, I forgot where I was going with that. I was really rocking. We were pretty much rocking with LSU at the beginning of the season. I was, at least. I thought they were going to be really good, and they've only disappointed me so far. So, yeah, that's all I have to add about LSU. All right, 6 through 10. A&M, number 6, moved up 3 spots.
You guys are getting pretty high, A&M.
Yeah.
You guys are getting up there.
I'll touch on that in just a second. Penn State, number 7, dropped 4 spots.
I think that's fine.
I think it's fine too. Number 8, Indiana jumped 3 spots.
Okay.
Number 9, Texas jumped a spot.
Mm.
And number 10, Alabama jumped 7 spots.
Yeah, that's. I feel like that's fair.
I feel like the Alabama ranking is perfect.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it. See, if they pulled like the Ole Miss, like, oh, put them at 5. I'd be like, okay, guys.
Yeah.
This is still the team that went out there and like didn't show up against Florida State.
Yeah.
I think 10 is perfect. They're a top 10 team. They're in the playoffs. They started today, and you still have room to go up. We'll play more tough, or not more tough, but more, tough opponents as the season.
As an edit in there.
Yeah.
More.
I'm not doing that.
I would even be fine with Alabama moving ahead of Indiana and Texas.
I think,
at least for sure, Texas.
I think Texas should be ranked 15th.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I do too. But my A&M spiel, and if you went to A&M, or even if you just ever heard of it, there's something called battered Aggie syndrome. Have you ever heard of that? It's basically where you ride with A&M to a point that they do so good, and then they let you down so hard that's happened so many times throughout the past that it's like battered Aggie syndrome, where you just don't even get hype when they're doing good.
Yeah. No,
it's like you don't like, and I kind of feel that way because the 4 years that I was there, it's like, oh, we're good, and then like we lose
to App State.
Yeah, well, that was at the beginning of the season. When we lost that game, I knew the season was shot.
What was that? What year was that? 22?
That was 23, I think.
Was it 23? No, I wasn't there for 23. I was there for 22. 21.
Were you there for that game?
Yeah, that was
okay. So it was 22.
Yeah, because the next week was Miami. We lost to Miami. I was like,
and it was like, okay,
dude, that App State game was 11 a.m. and it was like 95 degrees. We were losing at halftime. We're like, we're leaving. Did we stay for the whole game?
Yeah, we did, because we were like, this is gonna be a comeback we need, and then it was like, oh my god,
that was a bad day. That was a bad day.
Yeah, but so I said the battered Aggie syndrome because I have that. And I'm afraid at them being number 6, because now I'm like, unless you just continue to do amazing, there's not really much room to work up that high.
Yeah.
But all of this cancels out because I saw a quote that Mike Elko, head coach, they asked him, like, what do you think about all of these Aggie fans having BAS, I'll just call it.
Yeah.
And he was basically like, I get it regarding our past history. I mean, he wasn't there, but I get it. But he was like, have some faith in your team. Like, he was like, rock with us when we're doing good.
Yeah.
So you know what? I mess with that, Mike Elko.
Mike won Josh over.
That's hype though, because that's something that all A&M fans, when you're a Texas A&M, a Dallas Cowboy, a Dallas Maverick, a Ranger fan, when you're all those fans, you just get hyped for nothing, and then it lets you down.
It's really a tough life.
But yeah, so that's my opinion on A&M. But hey, guys, keep winning and just stay at 6, and I'm cool with that.
Hey, if they win out, they'll be higher.
You're actually onto something.
Awesome take. If they win out, they'll be high.
Dude, get to the next ranking.
All right, no. I want you to talk about Penn State, because they're your team going to the.
See, look, I was watching this game. I think overtime was like right after.
Dude, it was a defensive game.
Yeah, overtime was right after the Bama game. So we flipped it over. Me and my dad were watching it, and I was like, I wanted Penn State to win so bad. And of course they didn't. They continue to not be able to beat the narrative that they can't win a big game, and they went out there and they lost. It was overtime. Yeah, it was 17-10?
Mm-hmm.
The offense looked so bad. I didn't watch this. It's just like from things I saw, but don't make me do it to you, Drew Aller. I will go on that same rant. We need a name for that rant.
Yeah, we'll think of that.
But yeah, like Drew Aller didn't look good. They were trying to get the running game going. I'm not sure if they did. I don't have the stats right in front of me. But yeah, I'm disappointed. I don't think it's the worst thing, because I really think Oregon's good. I mean, Oregon went out.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oregon went in there and beat Penn State in a genuine whiteout.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, dude. That's what I was gonna say. So like, that shows Oregon plays. Like,
yes,
they ball.
They come out. To play.
So I'm with you. I wouldn't be worried about it, but also just just don't do it again. Just make your freaking.
They have to. They do play Ohio State. I know that off the top of my head. So they have to win a big game. I mean, simple as that. If you don't, you gotta start thinking about firing James Franklin, because at this point, it's not even like look at Penn State, ha ha ha. No, it's like it's just becoming a fact. They literally cannot. The last time they won a big game was 2016. They won a top 10 game.
Yeah,
it was 2016.
Does anyone really like? I don't want to say but does anyone trust a guy or like a guy with the name Franklin? Do you know any Franklins?
Dude, have you seen
not Franks?
Yeah,
but people that.
No, I don't.
That's his last name, but
yeah, I don't know any Franklins.
I mean, you know what?
Ben Franklin.
Yeah, okay. All right, two guys.
You can trust
Benjamin
that guy.
Franklin and Franklin on GTA 6.
I know Franklin
GTA
the Turtle.
6. I meant to say GTA 5.
Wow, this dude's ready for
I'm ready for GTA 6. Franklin on GTA 5. Did you play GTA 5?
I never played the campaign.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I wasn't really allowed to have it as a kid, so.
Dude, we were we were kids. That's fair.
It was like 2012 when it came
Yeah,
out.
it was a good while ago.
We were like 9.
I was gonna say, if you completed the campaign, I kept Franklin alive because that was my homie. But
this is Josh's guy.
Yeah,
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'll explain it later.
Hot take, GTA. No, I'm just kidding.
Before I go to the next ones, I just wanted to add, because both of the teams are in this section, Penn State and Texas, they're 7-9. There's this meme. It says, "Have you beaten a Power 4 opponent?" And it says, "Of course, it's week 6," and it's all other teams in the top 25, every other team besides Penn State and Texas.
Yeah.
And it's no.
Dude, take a screenshot of that and I'll put it on the thing so they can see it too.
Done and done. And look at it.
Woo! I don't know if it'll be right there.
We'll see if copyright allows it, but if so...
No, dude, it ain't no copyright. It's an Instagram post, bro.
Yeah, it's to the public.
Yeah. What account is that? Saturday game day?
Saturday game day.
Don't come for us, please.
Dude, we just
gave you a shout out.
We just got our first comment and we get shut down.
Yeah, they're like, channel's gone.
Sad.
But shout out game day.
Saturday game day.
Saturday game day. There's your credit.
That was a funny meme. So
yes, dude, and it's so true. This is the thing with Indiana last year; they didn't win a ranked game.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just think Texas is in the top 10 by name value alone.
Yeah.
And in fact, they lost a close game at Ohio State. So
I agree. I don't even want to get into Texas just because it pisses me off. All right, 11, Texas Tech, move it up a spot.
Cool.
They didn't play.
Not cool.
12, Georgia dropped 7 spots.
I think I'll get into a little bit. That's fine.
Okay. 13, LSU dropped 9 spots.
That's also fine.
That's warranted.
Yeah, yeah.
14, Iowa State stayed.
Yep.
And 15, Tennessee stayed for, I think, the 3rd or 4th week in a row. Tennessee
ever since they lost
to
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah, they've been number 15. So, Tennessee, or let me just throw in, we'll talk about Tennessee real quick. Y'all still look fine. I literally would not worry about anything. Even though
State's a good team.
They're good. That's just what I was about to say. That was just a fine
ridiculous take.
Yeah, you did. That's a good prediction segment. I think you look fine. I still think you look fine. I still think you're a good contender.
Hey, y'all look good.
Y'all look fine.
Hey, you fine, bruh.
Tennessee. Dude, can I throw in a quick story?
Sure, go ahead.
I fished a tournament. I did college fishing, and I fished a tournament in
Big shot over here.
I'm just saying.
It's a national championship qualifier.
Honestly, I don't even know if this story is going to be funny, but I'm going to talk about it.
Never start a story that way.
All right, this story is going to be so funny. Start the TikTok clip there.
Okay.
This story is going to be so funny. I was at a fish tournament in Tennessee this summer for college, and it was the national championship, and they do a lot for the national championship, so there was people in golf carts driving us from our truck to our boat because it was a pretty good walk away. And there was this girl that worked for the school that was local there, and she was driving the golf carts. And some of me and the other guys were just making small talk or whatever. And because it was Carson Newman was the school, and that's a really small school around there. But she worked there, and I was like, so how did you start working at Carson Newman? Because that's so random to me. It'd be like working at Austin College.
Yeah.
Or honestly smaller than that. But I was like, so how'd you start working here? And she was like, oh, well, I graduated from UT, and, I got this social media job. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, oh, you went to UT? I was like, so we're enemies or whatever. And she was running with it for 5 minutes, and we were talking about it. And then literally like she dropped me off at the truck, and I was like, "Where were you from?" And she was like, "I'm from like Knoxville," and I was like, "You were talking about Tennessee the whole time, and you didn't say anything to me." And I was like, I was dogging Texas.
I
was dogging. I was like, y'all suck, y'all. I don't like your school.
Did you ever say Texas though?
No, I never did. But I literally like am wearing a Texas A&M jersey, and like she said UT, and I'm like, oh, you're our enemy and whatnot. We don't like you.
Tennessee fans think they're the real UT.
No, and I get that, but I was like, hey, you could have thrown
it.
But
I think
when
I
said it though, yeah, I agree. When I said it though. I was like, oh, you went to Tennessee. She was immediately like, yeah, like she knew what I meant by that, and I was like, bro, I was just talking. I was just talking to nothing. You were just agreeing with me.
She was like, yep, keep talking.
No wonder she just makes social media posts.
Okay,
she was actually really nice. So
shout out her.
Nah,
maybe she's watching right now.
Doubt it.
Maybe there's a little spark being made in her heart.
Yeah, I definitely don't think so.
Iowa State, I don't want to talk about them.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about them. That's why I said that. LSU, I think that's fine. They dropped quite a bit. Would they drop
9 spots?
6 plus 3 is 9. So yeah, it's fine. I want to see what they continue to look like if the offense can do better.
If for some reason they still show out, they can easily move back up.
Yeah, no, as of right now,
So
they're still
fine.
in playoff contention. Same thing with Georgia. Georgia lost to Alabama. Alabama's a good team. You only have one loss. You have a win over Tennessee at Tennessee, right? Yes, at Tennessee. So resume is still looking good. Texas Tech, they didn't play this week, did they?
No.
No. Okay, so then they moved up.
I think they just moved up because LSU and But honestly, this one feels so warranted.
Whatever.
Because Georgia and LSU both lost.
What kind of warrant did you get?
Dude, you don't want to hear about my warrants. I'm just kidding. I don't have any warrants.
He's a good Christian man. All
yeah.
Right.
According to this documentary, I am. No, I'm just kidding.
Run the next 5.
Okay, next 5. Number 16, Vanderbilt jumped 2 spots.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Number 17, Georgia Tech dropped a spot.
It's fair.
That's fair, but it's fine.
We will talk about it in a second.
18, Florida State dropped 10 spots.
Good.
19, Missouri went up a spot.
All right.
And 20, Michigan dropped a spot.
I didn't even know Michigan was ranked, to be honest. I didn't even know who they played this week. Did they play? No, they didn't. They're 3-1.
Yeah, right.
So they got moved down for not playing. Good God, man.
I agree. And down there was no reason. Like
no,
Missouri,
there was no reason at all.
I think Missouri. Do you know who Missouri played? Was it Eastern Missouri?
Yeah, it was
something?
It was a bunch of.
So like, why does that warrant you to jump a spot and to switch those? That's all.
Is that what
they literally switched them? One went up and one went down. So I don't get it.
I'm trying to. Just
seems like unnecessary work. If you're working for the AP poll. Nah, it's like a private thing.
Yeah, they're all voters.
I mean,
they're part of the Associated Press.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing too much. Look, my saying, if you ever work for the government and, you do something, but it just gets done just good enough, that's good enough for government work. That's what I say. So,
yeah,
in a sense, you don't need to mess with it. It's good enough for government work.
Dude, yeah. Why even bother, really? Yeah. Florida State, that's fine. They dropped 10 spots. They lost to Virginia, who, never mind, we haven't got there yet. Georgia Tech dropping a spot, that is totally fair. They should have lost the game. The refs missed a obvious offsides. But what can you do about it? They still won, but the AP voters decided, let's drop them a spot. They didn't play that good. I don't even know how good Wake Forest is, but it's Wake Forest.
Yeah.
I couldn't name a single dude that ever came out of there.
I think though I wouldn't worry about it if you're Georgia Tech or a fan, because you could have dropped more with that close win, and I think even if you would have won just by a possession or two, you wouldn't have moved up by playing Wake Forest.
Oh no, no,
don't sweat it.
Wake Forest is 2-2. I want to see who Georgia Tech's got to play coming up. They got Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse, NC State, Boston College, Pitt, and Georgia to end the season. Okay.
Okay.
Georgia Tech, you have put yourself in a spot to firmly make the playoffs as long as you win all games but Georgia. If you just lose to Georgia, you're going to the ACC championship game because that means you're undefeated in conference play.
Someone can quote this: if they win out the rest of the games and lose to Georgia and miss the playoffs, we will write hateful letters to the AP poll. Not threats, but hateful letters.
No, we won't.
no, nothing crazy, but like we will write letters and we will show you that we are mailing them.
We'll do like the pin with the feather on top.
Yeah. Like Peter Griffin when he pulls out that giant quill. He's like,
a quill. That's what it is.
Yeah, a quill.
A quill. Yes, we will literally
document us writing with a quill hateful letters, not threats, but hateful letters to the AP poll of demanding answers to why Georgia Tech did not make it. Because I think that's possible to win all those games.
It would be the College Football Playoff Committee.
Okay, I shouldn't say AP poll, but
you guys are still idiots, though.
Yeah, I'll do it right now just because.
Go ahead. Right now, do it. And then just really quick, Michigan, they dropped because they didn't play a game. And
yeah, we talked on them.
Oh, never mind.
We didn't talk about Vandy, but
Vanderbilt. God.
Yeah, they're just
I'm
looking
scared
better
of
and
you
better.
guys.
They're just looking better and better. That's
so
all
I don't really want to talk about Vanderbilt. You know, if it's 5-1 next week, I'll give them a little. I'm just kidding. Vanderbilt's good. I love Vanderbilt. It's cool that you guys are ranked and 5-0
and doing good in something other than baseball.
Yeah, or like being super smart.
Yeah, that too. They're smart.
And Diego, my thing is like whenever Pavia, this is his last year, it has to be. Will they still be good? That's my thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I get that. All right, next 5. This is the last 5. 21. Notre Dame jumped a spot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're saying for a lot of responses.
I just don't really.
No, that's cool. 22. Illinois jumped a spot.
Woo!
Dude, no, we don't like Illinois.
No, I do.
Okay.
Look, they beat USC, and that's why I was.
No, that's cool.
So I'm happy about it.
23. BYU jumped 2 spots.
BYU's.
24. Virginia stayed.
That's cool for you guys, I guess.
And 25. Arizona State stayed.
It's also they didn't stay there. Not ranked last week.
Oh.
The heck? Ranked 107? Don't worry about that.
We're literally looking at the same thing, but on the phone and on. You're
different. I'm on ESPN.
All right, whatever.
What are you on AP's website?
I'm on AP's website.
See, that's like the better one to pull up on desktop. But I just pulled up the very first thing that came up.
Fine, yeah.
Arizona State, Virginia, y'all. Was TCU? Yeah, I think TCU was ranked like number 24. That was a good game. Josh Hoover just gave Arizona State the win. But you guys beat a good team, and so you're ranked now. Virginia Tech Virginia.
Is Virginia
Whiskey Myers, Virginia? Who
is Virginia Tech the Huskies?
Hokies.
Who's the Huskies that I'm thinking
UConn and
not UConn. There's another team that I'm thinking of.
Northern Illinois.
Dude, maybe I'm sure.
I think you're.
What's Virginia's?
Virginia's the Cavaliers.
Bro, what am I talking about?
Dude, there's no ball. Got him live.
My bad. I don't know the state of Virginia.
What are you talking about, dude? We're doing a podcast.
Honestly, Virginia's a really cool state as a whole. Lots of rich cultural history. Rich history that happened in Virginia.
Dude, yeah. This is my college football 25 main dynasty team, so I love Virginia. It's not the same team. I don't know. It's freaking Virginia.
Okay, well, I thought you played there.
Is it Richmond? I didn't play there.
Richmond was my guess.
Well, we find out now. But I will say, back to the college football point, the video game, their team is not their quarterback is Chandler Morris, who came from UNT.
Mm-hmm.
He's good. He threw 3 picks and they still won. So Florida State just, kind of gave it to him.
It did. You don't have to look it up, but did UNT win?
It's in Charlottesville.
Virginia.
UNT did win, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, UNT is 5-0 then.
Okay, well now I'm definitely going to.
They were 4-0 for sure.
Good God, where is my college football page at?
Yeah.
I don't even know who they're, because we just said Chandler Morris. I don't know who they got it.
Dude, I watched the game and it was like someone was filming it like this. So I didn't even.
What network was it on?
I switched it on and
ESPN
then switched
Ocho?
it off. Yeah.
They
ESPN 17.
They are 5-0. Yeah, they beat South Alabama 36-22. Who's their quarterback? Drew Mestemaker. He's a freshman. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I actually.
Oh my
I knew he was a
God.
freshman. What? Oh, dude.
We might do a little live stream. I'm just kidding.
What day is it?
10-10.
Dude, that's my favorite movie. Shout out.
You did that not long ago.
We used to whenever we used to run 2K all the time in the park, the score would always be 10-10, and I would go, my favorite movie.
Dude, that movie sucks.
Yeah, I hate that movie.
That pissed me off. Anyways, Notre Dame, they're like I said, perpetually ranked. They will always be ranked.
I'm glad I'm fine with them moving a spot. I'm glad it wasn't.
They beat Arkansas.
Well, they whooped up on Arkansas.
They literally caused Arkansas
and then
to fire
they
their head
fired.
coach.
Yeah,
Dude, how do we forget about that?
I don't know, but I literally said in the second quarter, I was like, they're gonna fire this guy if he loses at least another game, and then the next day.
In all fairness, it's like, all right, win this game or you're fired. And it's like, okay, well, this is Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's so fair.
But I will dude, they've been not good under him. He had what was that a couple years ago? Like KJ Jefferson and dudes that they went 8-4 or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of saved his job. But dude, they have Taylon Green, that quarterback's so good, and they just last year they were 5-7 or whatever.
Yeah, not good.
Below 500. You got too much talent. Dude, they have Jerry Jones and Walmart back funding their freaking program, and they can't be good. Yeah. So maybe a new coach. I see a lot of people are begging for John Gruden.
I knew you were about to say it.
I don't want John Gruden coaching again.
I don't want him leaving what he's doing.
He's having too much fun right now.
He's having too much fun, and we've said this before, because it would be so fun to watch him coach, but it's also why would he leave what he's doing? He's definitely doing way better.
He's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The only thing is that that people keep saying is he said that he wanted to.
He said
coach SEC football.
Yeah, that's what I said. He said if he could coach anywhere doing anything, he never got, or he would want it to be SEC. Yeah.
So there's your AP poll. Now I guess we're switching gears to the NFL.
Yeah.
Should we just talk about I put ATL in Washington.
If you
it's just because I watched, but I can't remember anything that happened.
I don't think I watched that game.
I just remember it was the 3:00 slate of games, maybe, or the 11 o'clock. The other game that was available sucked, so I was just watching this one by default. Maybe it was Eagles Bucks, and that ended up being a good game.
I'll be honest. Every Sunday, from 12 to 7, I've been watching Red Zone. And since I've been watching Red Zone, it's awesome while I'm watching it.
Dude's so lucky, man.
But then I feel like I literally can't remember any specific thing that happened in a game.
No, that's fair.
Just because it jumps so much, and it's easy to follow when you're watching it. But now I'm looking back, and I'm like, I don't know.
There was a lot of, I was looking at this yesterday when I was trying to plan a little bit, and I was like, okay, there was a lot of close games. Seahawks Cardinals was 23-20, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Thursday Night Football, I guess, if you're a fan of those teams, that's good for you. The Sunday morning game was good, actually. Dude, did you see? I sent you this TikTok. It's literally like a clip of them running a QB sneak or whatever, but Aaron Rodgers is standing at the back going like this.
Yeah. Yes, dude.
And the top comment said Aaron Rodgers has ascended past the role of quarterback, and now he's field general.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I didn't watch any of this game, but that clip alone was that's freaking sick.
Dude, they were Aaron Rodgers is standing there like a grandpa cheering everybody on.
Or he's aura farming. That's what everybody kept saying. He was saying like that. Can't even see your head in the frame.
Dude, it doesn't matter. They get the gist. Oh, yeah, that was so funny.
That was I don't know. I was I was up early on Sunday morning. I'm like, wow, there's football on right now. It's 8:30 or whatever. Vikings actually they're staying. Or I think they're in London or Germany. They're in a different, but they're in Europe again
Oh,
this
really?
Sunday. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't
they're
know
doing
that.
back-to-back weeks in Europe. So I wonder. See, I wonder if they stayed or if they went back to Minnesota and they're going to fly back because it would be smarter to stay and get used to that time.
Yeah.
But then you're coming home.
That's what I would
6
do.
hours ahead.
Because they were even saying, like, they wondered if jet lag was hitting the Vikings and the Steelers.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of a slow game overall.
Plus, like, I don't know what day they arrived into Ireland or Dublin, but I'm like, they're literally playing at like 8:30 their time.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're having a morning football game.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is in Dublin?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they flew to Dublin, so like they're still on American time.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be an 8:30 game. That's how they would feel. But I don't know like how many days in advance they got to like try and get adjusted.
Surely it was a good little bit.
But like 6 hours ain't something.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
You know, because that's like, you know, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wake up 8:30, play a football game.
Yeah,
NFL football game.
That would be.
So it was a good game. Falcons Commanders. This isn't really a game of the week. We're just talking about everything. There's literally one thing that we want to like really give our thoughts on. And so I figured we just like speed run.
Yeah, we can just hit on
talk about like Falcons Commanders was actually a good game.
Ravens are falling off.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like that's worth talking about.
Dude, I cannot believe. And then you see Lamar's not playing?
Yeah.
It's freaking Cooper Rush.
Dude.
Our guy.
Rush, man.
We know a thing or two about Cooper Rush.
He did pretty good to finish this game off.
Too. Oh, did he finish the game?
Yeah. He did.
What night was that?
That was Sunday at 3:30, I think.
Would they play the Chiefs?
Yeah, the Ravens Chiefs.
I didn't watch this game.
I didn't
know Xavier Worthy was back either.
Someone else was playing there, and it was a better game. I don't remember
though. Wow. What other game was there? I wish it would tell me what time these games. Chargers Giants. Was it Chargers Giants? Or was that an 11 o'clock game?
It might have been that one.
That dude, I can't.
Once again, red zone has me lost.
Yeah,
so.
I can't believe the Giants beat the Chargers. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Jackson Dart didn't even play like amazing. What did he do? 13, 20, 111. Yeah, he did. Bro, that is the most vibiest team of all time.
Oh, dude, I just know it's so fun to play.
Dude, they have Dexter Lawrence. They had Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
They have Jackson Dart. They have Jameis Winston. Dude, did you see this? Is something that like really stuck out to me. Jackson Dart, like post game, was taught like he was like gave Russell Wilson a shout out for like.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's like, bro, like big props to Russ. Like
That's good.
He handled himself like I'm like, bro, this dude's like a lot of the stuff you see about him is like him joking around, but like you can tell like that's a leader, bro.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Giving props to Russ. Like obviously they're tight in New York, so looks good. I mean, you're 1-3, but I don't know. I'm a big Jackson Dart guy personally.
Yeah, I liked it too.
But we can just you want to just go ahead and.
Yeah. Well, real quick, I just wanted to say too. A game we could just touch on was Philly and Tampa. Just because that was a noon game, and it was like the Bucks started so slow that they could have won that game. Baker could have won that game, but they started so slow that it hurt them. And dude, I can't believe I've referenced it this many times, but it's like your freaking Clash Royale reference, where Philly just did what they needed to do to win. They did have some good plays, but like they got ahead early and then they just rode it till the rest of the game.
24-6 at halftime.
Yeah,
and then they scored another touchdown, but literally they just tried not to lose a game, and
and
they
it
did
worked.
what they had to, and then didn't because I'm a Devontae Smith.
They did have the crazy.
He had 130 total passing yards. Jalen Hurts did.
I will say too.
You're ruining football, Philly.
Yeah. Tampa really made Philly work for it though, because they had to bust out a lot of like I don't want to say trick plays, but like they had the fake tush push, which they haven't done yet.
Yeah, I did.
And they Saquon walked it into the end zone, but they had to do a lot of stuff that made them work harder, even though they were ahead the whole time. But if I was Tampa, I would still feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too upset.
It's not a bad
yet,
look.
so,
This is probably the best team in the league.
And
so.
it's like if you would have lost 24-6, it'd be like,
yeah.
But I mean,
you literally almost came all the way back.
Yeah. And Baker's still Baker.
Baker, the touchdown maker.
Baker's the Baker.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and we'll talk about it, and we can since we're kind of done pretty much.
We're gonna tie.
We'll tie in the hot takes per Pablo's request.
Shout out Pablo.
Yeah, shout out our boy. Cowboys Packers, if I may, just really quickly. They tied, which is so annoying because this was supposed to decide who won the freaking Micah trade. Not really. But let me just say this. We tied the Packers. And yes, our defense gave up 40. But anybody that's saying, oh, if we had Micah, we would have won the game. No, we wouldn't have. One guy is not changing how bad overall our defense is.
When your safeties are getting burned, that's not Mike Parsons not making a difference.
Yeah, if Trayvon Diggs is lost in coverage, that's not Micah Parsons' fault.
Yeah.
Look, it doesn't matter any way you spin it. I feel like, oh, never mind. Go ahead and make your hot take.
My hot take, because he's about to say it,
yeah,
is
almost.
the next time the Packers and the Cowboys play, the Cowboys will win.
Yeah. Oh, no. I thought you meant like if we played tomorrow.
Yeah, if we played tomorrow.
Like if you play that game 10 times out of 10, we probably win 6 or whatever.
I was going to say 7.
I really don't like that metaphor in that sense, but basically like kind of what he just said, I think we actually do beat them.
I think we do too.
Was it in Dallas?
It was in Dallas.
Okay. That I'm not going to sit here and act like, yeah, it was, because did you see Micah bought that suite and Jerry's like, nope, no refunds.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Dude, he had all his family repping Packers gear in a field level suite that he bought before the season. So that was weird.
Yeah.
But look, just for us to like actually compete, I really thought we were just going to go out there and get smacked.
Yeah, so did I.
And the offense showed up. Big shout out Dak, because
he leads the NFL in passing yards.
Yeah. If our defense wasn't so bad, he would be in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no other way you can put it. Like, that dude he won us the Giants game.
This was all without CD, too. Just keep that in mind.
George Pickens going off, and then, like, Turpin, Tolbert, I don't know, like Jake Ferguson, too. Did you see that play? Was it overtime where he rolled way out and just launched that thing up? And Jalen Tolbert came back and caught it? I know.
Yes. He, like, turned around,
That's the stuff I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's MVP. And, like, obviously, it's not like he threw a dot. But he evaded the pressure and got it to where his receiver could make a play on it. And that got us down. Like, if Micah Parsons didn't get that one sack on the goal line, we would have won that game.
Yeah.
He like, literally had a wide open touchdown. Micah literally just barely got him. But like, he's making the plays that you need to do. He's stepping up when you need him to make a play to win. And if we weren't 1-2-1, he would be in the MVP conversation. That's my hot take. Dak is actually, I'm changing my hot take.
That's fine.
Dak should be the MVP front runner. Yes, Daniel Jones exists, and
I agree. No, give me Dak, Josh Allen, and
Dimebag Daniel,
and I'm fine with that.
Is there anybody else we're forgetting?
Maybe Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, Jonathan.
I mean, that's
anytime someone says Jonathan Taylor, I'm like, that's not his name. And I'm like, yes, it is. It's just a basic name, man.
It is.
But yeah, the game was awesome. Really, I'm like, obviously it sucks to end in a tie, but like I watched that game start to end, and I was like, what a treat, bro.
Yeah,
like really, like there was storylines with it. There was drama, good football, good offense. The defenses didn't show up, but honestly, besides it being a tie, this was an awesome game.
Yeah, I think the NFL needs to figure out something overtime rules for the regular season, because it's like, I kind of heard someone talking on this. I want to expand on it, but the NFL plays 17 regular season games.
Yep.
Why are we ending in ties if you're playing 17 games a year?
Yeah.
When the MLB plays 153?
162.
162, yeah. Look what I know about baseball. But
I think like 20 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know why. Yeah. 162 games a year, and they won't end in a tie.
Mm-hmm.
And those games will last 6
they'll
hours.
play into the AMs.
Yeah, they will.
To decide a baseball game in July.
And then play tomorrow night.
Yeah.
The next night.
Yeah, no,
so
great point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the NFL should fix that. And I'm not saying – I was always a fan of if you get the ball first and you're on offense and you score a touchdown, you should probably win. Because my thought process is you're taking credit by making it to where both teams get an offensive possession – you're taking credit away from the defensive players and just making them seem like all secondary players to where it's like, well, yeah, y'all are good, but even if y'all get a stop, like the offense has to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give them the credit that, I don't know, if they get run through and the other team scores on them, that should be game. Like, your defense needs to be there. It's the other 26 guys on the team.
Yeah.
So.
I like that for regular season rules.
Yeah. See, that's what I was going to say, because I'm all about, but I'm against it in the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, it's like you need to see it play out fully.
It's literally the Josh Allen rule.
Yes, it's the Josh Allen rule. You can't decide that game based on the flip of a coin. But change it to where we're not ending in a tie, and week 4 now we have to have a third number.
See, I like it. This is the only reason I like a tie is because it goes back to, like, if we played 16 games, so like the Cowboys can end 8-8 and not 9-8. Oh my God, does that drive me nuts?
Yeah.
Like, dude, wasn't it so perfect? Like 8-8, 10-6.
It was just
12-4, and now we're like, oh, they went 12-5. I'm like, so did we go 12-4 or 11-5?
Yeah.
Because if you say 12, like, I don't know how to feel. That's just the way I've been feeling for a long time. What was I gonna say? I wish that they would do overtime like college does.
Yeah.
Both teams,
totally
you start at 25. If you get a touchdown, the other team has to respond with a touchdown. And then once you go into doubles, if you're scoring touchdowns, you're going for 2 points. I
absolutely agree.
Dude, the whole thing of doing a whole long drive and, we're going to kick it off and start from the 20. No, put them at the opponent's 25 and make them get creative on offense and score. That, that's the best way to measure
which team is better.
Yes, because it's hard to play offense in the red zone, but it's also hard to play defense in the red zone.
Agreed.
You know, the margin of error is a lot smaller, and that's like where the best teams win in the red zone.
Yeah.
So I wish they would do it like that. That to me is like the most perfect. Dude, college football overtime is awesome. Yeah. And then they start doing 2-point conversions.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. And it's like, oh, they didn't get it. And then the next team doesn't get it. And then they get it the next time.
Like, oh, dude, they got to answer back.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's...
totally agree.
That's like my idea. That's what they should do. Or Josh's idea is also good. Just like, if they score a touchdown, should have made a stop. Especially if you're giving the defense an opportunity for an entire drive.
Yeah,
Like, dude, if you can't get them to... If you have 80 yards and you can't stop them for 80 yards,
your team isn't as good. Even if your offense is crazy, your team's just simply not as good. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
The Cowboys should lose a game because our defense sucks. It doesn't matter how many points our offense gives up. We'll go out there, bomb a touchdown, and then the defense go right out there, give one up.
Yeah.
And that's just the way. That's how we lose to the Bears.
That's how it was. But
we're gonna lose to the Jets this Sunday. No, we're not. Actually,
probably not.
I don't care if we win or lose any more games. I wanted us to beat the Packers really badly.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'd rather have a top pick. I'm like, if Dak wasn't so good, I would be like, trade him right now. Trade him, CD, trade everybody. Let's just blow it up. Because I'm at that point where I'd rather see a bad Cowboys, like a legit bad Cowboys team, not a Cowboys team. It's like, oh, we're not bad. We were missing Dak. I'm like, okay. You can't have your season rely on one guy.
Yeah.
And so I would like for us to just quit lying to ourselves and the rest of America and just be like, hey, we're going to be bad. We're going to rebuild this thing, and let's actually compete for a Super Bowl the right way instead of just being relevant, stuck in purgatory to make a bunch of money.
I agree.
Didn't expect to go in that Cowboys run.
I agree. I think that's a great place to end it. I think we roll off of that. Yeah, because, I mean, that's simply how it is as Dallas fans.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way we feel. The Mavs were looking very promising, and then what they do? Broke our hearts. Yeah. The Rangers, it's fine. Whatever, we won a World Series.
That's what I was about to say.
Dude, we were talking about it a couple of years ago when we actually did win the World Series. I was like, I could never see them go back to the playoffs. I don't even care.
No, I don't care either. For the rest of my life.
Yeah, I don't care about baseball that much,
Me
but it was
either.
super cool to watch them win that World Series.
We'll add on a short note, we are probably arguably as big as the Mavericks or bigger or Stars fans.
Yeah.
And we will get into hockey
yes,
when that time comes.
Absolutely.
We'll talk about it because
playoff hockey is the greatest thing on the planet.
I think the NBA Finals compares if there's decent teams.
If there's good games.
If it's good games, yeah, that's what I should have said. But I think the Stanley Cup is the best playoff.
100%.
I mean,
100%.
I don't think you can argue with it. But
no, there's no way.
Yeah, it's times like this when the Cowboys aren't good, the Mavericks probably aren't going to be good. Even if they are, I don't care. The Rangers aren't good. You got to lean back on your Dallas Stars, man.
Look, they're always good.
They're always good.
They're like the Cowboys of the NHL. They're always good. They just don't really get done. But I feel like we've actually gone to the championship series,
and we always make the Western Conference Finals.
Yes, like it's not like we're making the playoffs and then getting bounced.
Even when we haven't recently, that team has gone on to win.
Mm-hmm.
So hey. Yeah. We rock with Stars.
Hey, stay tuned. Maybe we'll talk about it in the season will start soon.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching this episode. Shout out Pablo again. You can be like him. If you comment, we will talk about you.
You can be like Pablo. You can be like Pablo.
Yeah. We'll talk about it. Dude, comment anything. Yeah. We will literally talk about it. I mean, you can see. So
yeah, we have those goals. Top comment, I'll do it.
Yeah,
we will do this video, the next week's video next Tuesday or Wednesday. So get your comments before then. TikTok too. If you put it on TikTok, we'll just do whoever comments the first thing. Instead of like the top comment or whatever.
If they're really good, we will consider doing
maybe Josh will do something and freaking quit ducking punishments.
Dude, and it's just funnier when you do stuff.
Whatever, bro. And then obviously the next goal is 15 subs. We'll do the Pope episode. So
look forward to that.
Yeah, a couple things we're working towards. Like you said, thank you guys for like continuing to support. We're just out here having fun talking sports. So yeah, hopefully this talk was sufficient.